Hi, welcome to Savage Strategies. This is Annie Reed with AnnieReed.com, and I am so excited that you're here. Here is where you get 3 to 5 minute tidbits on how to improve your marketing and social media strategy, how to increase your sales or fundraising efforts to make sure that you're fulfilling your mission for this earth. Now, we've been talking about some of the data processes or data research that you should be doing on a yearly basis as a company, nonprofit, or ministry. So you have 5 pieces of information that you've been researching. We've gone over 2, and if you have not heard it, make sure that you go back and listen to the previous episodes, because this is kind of a mini series on exactly what you need to start analyzing on a regular basis and what information you need to extract from that data to help you be more successful. So today, for the third one, we are going to discuss your major donors. Now, if you're a company, again, substitute the word donor for customer. So who have been the most loyal and major customers for your company? And for nonprofits or ministries, who are your major donors? Who are spending the most amount of money with you? Who has bought in so much that they're willing to spend or send a donation of 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures to your organization? And what does that communication look like from your end? How did you receive that donation? How did you interact with that donor? Were they thanked? Were they appreciated? Were they loved on? Same thing with that customer. I'm working for we have a client that's a for-profit company right now. And they have a they have a customer who just has spent a lot of money with them. And not only that, but they shout us out on social media. They're constantly praising our products. So of course, we want to make sure that they get butterflies when they think about our company. We want to make sure that they feel loved and appreciated and thanked on a regular basis. As much as we appreciate them, we want to make sure that they feel that it's 100% reciprocated for them. Same thing with your donors. What do your major donors look like? Have you spoken to them? When's the last time that you did speak to them? When's the last time that they heard about your organization? Do they have a process, or do you have a process of communication with them? So I can tell you right now, if you're a ministry, you probably have not had any experience with major donors. This is an area that nonprofits do extremely well. And I want to encourage you that these donors, they have bought in at the highest level. They love you so much that they want to sow. They don't only want to sow, they want to actually invest in you. They want to invest in your nonprofit, into your ministry. So how are you thanking them? How are you communicating with them? Have you had a face-to-face meeting with them? I want you to sit down again with your team, and I want you to pull a list of all of your major donors over the entire history of your company or nonprofit or ministry. And I want you to sit down and actually pull any reports that you may have on any interactions that you've had. How many emails have they received from your email blast? Are they even on your email list? How many phone calls have you made to them? How many in-person meetings have you had? And then I want you to come up with a realistic plan of action for all of your major donors moving forward. What does that look like? I have over 15 years of experience in the fundraising world. Every organization is different. I've done everything from in-person meetings to just phone calls and emails where people just want to be communicated via Zoom. It all depends, but you need to make sure that you have a plan of action, that the action plan is doable, that it's not overreaching, and you need to prioritize these individuals, because I guarantee you most major donors can donate way more than they are donating right now. So if they donated $5,000, I can guarantee you that if you love on and appreciate them, that $5,000 will turn into 10, if not more. And if you do have some donors that are at their max capacity of giving, say that for instance that their capacity is $15,000 a year, and you know that they're not going to give any more, have you considered legacy giving? Have you considered talking to them about adding you to their will or bequests? And if you have a one-time donor that gave you $100,000 because they came into some inheritance, again, have you considered adding them to your legacy, to your planned gifts? So I need you to sit down with your team. I need you to analyze this data. I need you to consider some actionable course of action, or an action plan that you can put together, that you can communicate with them on a, honestly, on a bi-monthly basis. I communicate with our monthly donor, or our major donors, excuse me, every 6 to 8 weeks. They're receiving something from me, whether it's an email update on what's going on with this organization. I work with an animal rescue right now. We had an incredible story about a little baby duck that we rescued. I guarantee you I'm sending it to every single major donor to make sure that they are teary-eyed and appreciated. So every 6 to 8 weeks, I need you to have a part of communication with them, whether it's email, Zoom, text message, phone call, in person. I'm a big fan of coffee breaks. Everybody likes to go out for coffee. So if I'm in the area, I go out to coffee with them. I'm going to be in England next week, and I guarantee you, if there's a major donor on any of my clients' list, I'm going to make sure that I make time to visit with them. So I want to make sure that you are considering all of your prospects on your list. Your major donors are essential to you. They have bought in at the highest level. They're the people that believe in you. They're your biggest cheerleaders. I need you to treat them with the red carpet that they deserve. And I need you to come up with a plan to make sure that they feel loved. And I guarantee you, you will see an increase in these specific donors really quickly, really quickly. And if you want us to do all the work for you, if you are looking for someone to manage your donations, if you are looking for someone to increase your donations, to do all of this legwork for you, we have an exceptional team that will make sure that we do it for you, and that we do it to the level of excellence that your mission and organization deserves. Visit AnnieReed.com. Come back tomorrow for the next tip on this data research that we're doing for you and the success of your organization, ministry, or company.